Everybody, my name is Wifies and welcome back to an episode of LogCraft, and today we are starting things off with our dogs and our horsey, because in today's episode, we're going to give Horsehay a home, because what I recently realized is when I attach him to this fence post with a lead, whenever I log back onto the server, the lead is just gone, and he's free. I don't want him to run away, because he could run away on that minecart rail and be out of here and I would have no idea, because apparently leads despawn when you're away. So in today's video, I hope to fix all that, and hopefully we can actually get a little home for Horsehay, so that he doesn't run off, and he has nowhere to escape when we leave the server. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. But yeah, let's get right into it. Aw, he's so happy! Look at him, he's just bouncing. He's making quite a large. How is he eating from there? What? He looks so happy. Okay, that's just breaking my ears. I'm sorry, pal. You're gonna have to get off there. As you know, Sprinkles died, so hopefully our home will accommodate for both the Woofy and Cupcake, because we definitely need to make homes for these guys, because right now they're just walking around, they're probably getting hurt all over the place, and it's kind of sad. So yeah, let's do it. So I think what I'm going to do is put my barn, or like home for these guys, on an island, similar to what I have over here, but like over there, which is going to require a bit of dirt and a bit of soul sand. So we're going to have to grind a bit, but it shouldn't be anything like too extensive, and hopefully it's going to look really cool, and I'm sure it will look absolutely wonderful when it's completed. But now we have to get resources, because I'm not really sure how much I have of this stuff. Okay, so I actually don't know how big I want this to be, but we're gonna just make like a little thing, and hopefully it's kind of the right size. I can always change it if it gets too small, but I might as well make something a bit big so at least we have a bit of space. Because as you guys know, I'm not very good at building, so we're gonna need all the space we can get to just mess around and try to find something nice. And we also don't want it to be too close either, because that's not gonna look good. And right now, honestly, that looks a pretty fair distance away. That looks pretty cool. Like, we can surround this thing with a bunch of islands later for certain farms and smelters, but this will look really, really cool. And for now, I really like what we have going here. So guys, for some reason, the servers or the realm is lagging a lot. It's really dumb, but I don't know why. However, we have all the rocks in place and this little formation for an island just off the coast of the main one where we're gonna put our barn. And now, the reason this looks so big is because the barn is pretty big. However, we're not just going to make the same thing here, because I have actually gathered for myself a bunch of grass. Because I need to make this island, like, nice for the barn. Because a barn will not look good on a desolate landscape. Unless you make it an abandoned barn, but I'm not really... Actually... Okay, wait, I'm going to think about this, because now that I say it out loud, a desolate barn would be actually a really, really cool project to try to do. Huh, I'll try to figure this out. This actually might be a good idea. So guys, the island is now finished, and we can just fly. You can see, I don't like the carpets, because they do look a bit odd, but that's where we're putting our sea lanterns so that mobs don't spawn. And we will remove the carpets if they take the space of the barn. Now, this isn't a huge area, but keep in mind, Horsehay does not need a mansion. So, we're going to see if we can successfully make an abandoned barn on this desolate island. Hopefully, it will look really cool. I'm not really experienced with making stuff. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop into a creative testing world, and we're just going to see what it would look like. Because I don't want to just go for it. Or maybe I do. Maybe I just want to YOLO it, but I don't know. I think it'd just be smarter to go test it out first before we actually do something. Okay, so I have a slight idea of what I'm doing. I kind of want to make it run down, like with a few cobwebs and leaves, so kind of like overgrown. I haven't actually built anything in the creative testing world. I was just kind of experimenting with block palettes, and I kind of got this dark oak. I mined a bunch of dark oak, and you can see I got some dark oak saplings as well, and I just realized I can dig out this boat, because this boat is like all the different types of wood except for acacia, which is awesome. Anyway, we're going to be setting up the framework for the barn. I kind of want it to be somewhat centered. It's not even going to be like a barn, but like I might have some dull red so it looks like it was once it looks like it was once a thing, but now it's just faded away. Because that might look cool. And I'm not really sure how high I want to make this either. It's all going to depend on where I position it. So I'm actually going to move it to the side because we can have sort of like, I think we're going to have kind of like a bloated L shape maybe. So if we just start it here, here-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then you'd have like stairs coming down or something like this maybe with some stuff just like that. I don't know. I'll experiment with stuff and hopefully we get something that looks nice. I don't know if I like how the stripped logs look, so I might use those, but I'm not 100% certain of what exactly I want to do with this build just yet. Let's see how the stripped log looks. That looks pretty cool. How does a column of them look? Honestly, I kind of like that. So we're gonna go with a stripped log themed frame. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, that looks pretty cool. Ignore the trees; they're just here for some extra wood. I don't intend on keeping them here because it looks kind of odd. However, if I can just actually get these leaves, maybe it will look nice with spruce leaves. Although I dyed it. We have this little framework right here, and I just say I really love how this looks. It kind of has like a western theme, but not too much. And once we add the leaves, it's just gonna look really cool. But for now, I'm going to put these little stones on the side, just like scattered around, and it's going to look really cool. And that will just add so much to the broken down effect of the entire thing. So that's the goal. And it shouldn't be that difficult. So yeah, let's get right into doing that, and hopefully it looks nice, although, you know, you never know. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this table thing right here. However, we have a bunch of rocks and a bit of a frame here, and I just want to say, I think this looks absolutely splendid. This house looks really cool. It just kind of sunk into the ground, and it's kind of like the rocks just formed all around it, and it looks okay from the top, but it looks even cooler up close because there's just all these beautiful rocks right here all around it, and it looks just absolutely amazing. So now we're going to work on the windows and maybe the roof, because hopefully that will look nice. And then we're going to have a little place for horse hay. I was going to make this a barn, as you may have known earlier in the video. However, I have decided that I just want to make him a pen. As long as he can't get out, we should be fine. And I think it's going to look much cooler with the space you have available to us. So yeah, let's get right into it. We did it! We actually finished the house out, the exterior of the house. Now, we're still going to make this look kind of like overgrown and just put some leaves. But I gotta say, it does look really cool. Now, I'm kind of not sure about the windows. I don't know if I like them or not, but they're not that bad. And if we just look from above, it looks just as cool. Like this tiny little shack on the island. It looks amazing. And I absolutely adore it. I kind of wish I placed it more further back, but it's really not a big deal. I really don't know about the glass, though, because it's kind of annoying me. But, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't think I'm going to have the glass. I think we're just going to resort to spruce, and we're going to see how it looks instead. Yeah, honestly, this just looks a bit better. I can just keep the trap door here just like that, but this just, I think this looks so much better without the glass pane. It just, you know, adds a whole different effect, and the more run down thing, just like that, that looks much cooler than it did previously. Okay, good. So now it's actually time to work on the interior, because what is a house without a proper interior? Right now, you guys got a few peeks in when I accidentally opened those trap doors. However, if you were attentive, or if you weren't attentive, you can see inside, and that is just all we have here. We just have a bunch of trapdoors where the windows used to be, and a roof, and that's about it. This place isn't lit at all. I'm just gonna put some torches real quick, but that's about all I need right now. So now we're gonna have to get an interior. We don't want anything too fancy. Again, this place has to be rickety, and I might add some texture to the floor just to make it a bit more crumbled. But we're gonna see how that goes, and I'm gonna try to think of the best interior I can before we can actually make horse hay's home. We did it, everyone. We actually did it, and I decided to keep the trees just because how nice they complement the landscape. It just looks so nice. I'm gonna go from above, try to get a better glimpse, and you guys can see already this just looks... Okay, well, I can't see it now. This just looks so cool with all the trees around, and then the house, and then the little and the little yard for horse hay. I almost died there. I was gonna make it a like farm, but I decided not to because this looks cooler. We have a little cauldron as well as a barrel for him. I guess we can store our hay in here, and I'm gonna show you guys the hay and the interior now because I think this is the best part of the whole build. And it just looks absolutely gorgeous. We know mobs can spawn in here. I made sure of that with this one torch. It lights up actually everything. We got an anvil, we got a crafting table, we got a chest with all of our spruce resources that we can possibly need. And we can put that in our Jorge barrel, so just like that. We got a lead for Jorge as well, so horse-hay, so we can just put that with him. And now in the inside, you guys can see we have this lovely little table with a pot here, so we can sit here and reflect upon how beautiful our house is. We have a nice furnished ceiling, as well as some few chests and a piston and some texture on the floor, and a red classic bed. I found this in the igloo, and I absolutely love these things. So that is our bed inside, and this place just looks so cool, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. It looks absolutely amazing. And while there isn't a path, I think I just like how it's just situated in the middle of this island, and it looks so cool. So that actually concludes this home, and now even if Horsehay's lead does despawn, even though he has no more lead, actually, this is something we can do. Okay, if I just go over here and I just got a genius stroke as a stroke of genius. I don't get that very often. And if I just take the slab from this little part right here, thank you very much. Everything is lagging because of realms stuff. And if I just actually go inside and grab Horsehay's lead, I can put this little table just like that, and then attach him with the lead. Does that look good? Nah, it looks like slavery. I'm not gonna enslave Jorge. Okay, buddy, you can be free, Horsehay. Yeah, I just might call you Jorge occasionally. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so that's fine, actually. I was going to put a lectern somewhere in here, but it just doesn't fit with the mood. There's just nowhere it can go. That would look very nice. And that is actually also, even if Jorge decides to run away, he cannot escape. Jorge is forever in here and part of this lovely little island that we have constructed. And I absolutely love this thing. It is so cool. And it's a good way to take a break from this monstrosity, which I have to accomplish sooner than later, because I need to finish this to actually begin my base and all the redstone contraptions. Anyway, that actually concludes this little home, and I'm gonna see how much footage I have, because I don't know if on the episode here, because we didn't do that much in today's episode. We just made a home, so we might do something else. But all in all, this place is absolutely amazing, and I'm just gonna leave it here with the boat, because that just looks 10 times better with the spruce boat. Woo! That feels so nice to have that done. That just looks awesome, like 100%. It looks really, really cool. Oh, Sweet Tryhard died. He was coming on the server, and he just went to my water elevator to try to get up here, and he drowned because he wasn't swimming fast enough. Bro, what the heck? Oh, I just realized my helmet has respiration. Lol, that's why I don't die. Okay guys, because I'm too lazy to actually build my base, I'm going to be paying you guys to work on my base. That's how it's gonna work. You get diamonds. You get paid diamonds for filling in the blocks. I will give blocks, you fill in the base. That's how it works. Easy as that. So, what we're gonna do, so, Osu, come over here. And I'm just gonna take all of that. And now all this for this guy over here. Take the blocks. Use the shulker. Perfect. That is the exact income. Okay, go. Build blocks. Fill in the whole quadrant. Okay, TY. And there we go, guys. We are paying people to do our labor. This is a very good idea. Now I can work on other stuff. Yes. Okay, guys, come for pay. Lime boy, over here now. Get over here. I'm about to pay them. So, okay, do the maths. How much do I owe each of you? Because I actually don't know, because I didn't even bother. Let's just go to the diamonds. Nobody can take my diamonds. I'm going over here. Get out of here. No. Kuvos, how much do I owe you? Osu. Ugh. Here's a tip. There, perfect. We did it. That's enough to make a full stack of diamond armor. Perfection. Okay, guys, so we actually got some free labor done, and it looks like that's literally all that got finished. Seriously? Jesus Christ, I have to do so much now. I finished the flower farm though, so that's a big yay. Guys, with all the projects that I wanted to finish today actually completed, I think that we can end today's episode on a pretty successful note. We got a lot done, and it was definitely a productive episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.